Hello, everybody. I'm Melissa, and welcome back to Book Bar, and welcome to the start of a random vlog. I wasn't going to do this because I posted a vlog on my last video, and my next video will also be a vlog, so wasn't really going to do this, but this weekend starts the 72 Hours in the Reading Nook, hosted by Cassidy, Mel, Monica, and Lexi. I'll have their channels linked below. And I decided, you know what, why not to participate? I'm actually going to do it. And I'm going to do the spinner wheels. But the first day I'm going to do the out of comfort zone, and then I'll probably do in my comfort zone for the rest of them. But I am going to, while doing it, I'm going to do a couple challenges. I'm going to do the reading like it's my job. So reading for 8 hours. And just seeing how much I can read, because I have no job right now, so why not read like it's my job? I am going to do one caveat of, like, I'll probably do from like 9 to 6 on Friday, instead of 8 to 5, just because I'll probably spend like from 8 to 9 looking for jobs, because I still have to do that. Although I've pretty much exhausted like every company I can think of, shooting for the stars over here. And yeah, so I might start it at 8, but I also might start it at like 9. We'll see. I might do 8 to 5, and just instead of taking like 1 hour, maybe if I'm just like, I need a little bit of a reading break, looking for a job or something, but we'll see. And then I am also going to do a 24-hour timer challenge. So I'm filming this clip the day before the readathon starts. The readathon technically starts on Thursday. I'm filming this on Wednesday just because I don't plan on getting ready tomorrow. And I did my makeup today, so I figured, why not? But yeah, tomorrow, like, I'm gonna go to the gym, and I'm probably just gonna come home and veg the rest of the day until the readathon. Maybe work on some crafts and stuff, and like finish any books that I'm currently in the middle of, so that way I can do I'm going to start the 24-hour reading challenge on Thursday night and just see how much of the weekend is in the I can get done, not including the reading like it's my job. So when I'm reading for those 8 hours, I will not be doing the timer. So basically it's just going to be a weekend full of a ton of reading. And yeah, so I don't really have any ideas of like things I want to read. I'm just going to go in there and spin the wheels and decide from there. So I probably Friday will, like, part of tomorrow will be picking out what books I want to read for Friday, since Friday will be reading like it's my job. And so I need books that I won't want to stop and like do things. But yeah, that is what I'm doing, because why not? So I'm gonna go. My next clip will be me spinning the wheel and reading, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Okay, I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm doing the out of the comfort zone today. The readathon doesn't start for another couple hours, but I just want to like be prepared, ready. I might start it a little early, I don't know, but I'm going to spin and see what I get. There's some I'm hoping for. Okay, least used format. So the problem is I don't know like what my least used format is. Previously, like in past months, it was probably physical, which I don't really have anything. I mean, I guess I could read like a graphic novel. But this month it has been audio because I haven't been working. So, but I don't really have anything I want to listen to. So maybe I'll do a graphic novel, because that is definitely a least used format. Or not a manga, because I don't have any graphic novels, but I might do a manga and just read it physically, because if like I look at my spreadsheet, it is the lowest. I don't know why I'm still recording it this way, but so maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do least used format, and we're gonna go with physical, because like if I looked at my spreadsheet, that's probably the smallest piece of the pie. So yes, I will update you all when I have picked out my manga. have finished my first read of 72 hours in the Reading Nook. I read Spy Family, Volume 1 for Out of Your Comfort Zone, least read format. I had done a poll on Instagram, and this was the one that won. Thankfully, I wanted something short. I wanted to complete something quick. That was a terrible angle. Complete something quick, and I did. I had a great time with this. I haven't rated it yet. I'll do everything at like the end, just because I am trying to just read as much as possible. I am doing the 24-hour timer challenge. So basically every time I read, I put that there. I push go, and then every time I pause, I push pause. And I'm going to try to read as much as I can in 24 hours, except tomorrow I am going to do a reading, like it's my job, so reading for 8 hours challenge. I'm going to try to wake up at 8 a.m., 8 a.m. I'm going to try to wake up at 7 and like get ready like it is a actual work day, and then read from like 8 to 5. Take like an hour lunch, take a couple like 10-15 minute breaks every couple hours, just because I obviously do need to like not, I do need to get up and stretch and things like that. So I won't do the 24 hours during that. So I'm going to see if I can fit both challenges in tomorrow. So yeah, but since I finished, I do need to spin another thing on the wheel. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm going to sit you down for a second. I am going to screen record and spin. Again, I'm doing the Out of Your Comfort Zone today, so I'm hoping I don't get least read format again. Ooh, wild. Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna read for that. I'm going to read a book on my Kindle called 20 Years Later, I believe. It's a thriller, so I'm excited for it. One of my in real life friends suggested it, so let's see. What is it? Where's my Kindle Unlimited? Let's see what it's called. My Kindle's charging. It should be charged, so. It is called 20 Years Later by Charlie Donnelly. So it is a thriller. I heard it's very fast paced, and so I'm excited to get to that and read that, and I'm reading that on my Kindle, and I should be able to do that. And then tomorrow, because that's probably all I'll do tonight, and then tomorrow I'll do In My Comfort Zone. I'll probably do In My Comfort Zone tomorrow, and Saturday, and then Sunday I'll do Out of My Comfort Zone again, possibly. We'll see how I'm feeling. I am excited that I'm already done with the book. I've gotten an hour done in my 24 hours, so 23 hours left to go. But yeah, I'm gonna go so I can start my next book, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Good evening. I am about to go to bed, but I am 40-ish% of the way through 20 Years Later. I know it's like a weird spot to update. I'm about to turn my lights off and probably just read for another like 20-30 minutes. I think I'm going to try to get to 20 hours left. So, or like 19:59. So, but I'm not going to update you guys. And I figured I would pop on and say what I'm thinking about this book and what it's about. So 20 Years Later follows a girl named Avery Mason, and it follows her, and then it also follows a guy, Walt Jenkins. And you think that these two have nothing to do with each other. Very different people. Avery is young. She's a young lady living in California, working as a news reporter. And then Walt is a retired FBI agent living in Jamaica. So, but they actually end up having things to do with each other. So Avery, her real name is Claire, and she is the daughter of a man who is a convicted felon for being like in a Ponzi scheme. And so she changed her name. And Walt was a detective on a case so this book takes place in 2021. So he was a detective on a murder case prior to September 11th. That part's set in New York. So it followed this writer who was murdered, and they blamed his mistress. And his mistress, her remains have now been found using some new technology in 2021. And so Claire slash Avery, that's Avery, uses that as an excuse to go to New York because she got a postcard from her father. And she uses that as an excuse to go to New York and see, like, and try, because she's trying to find, like, the next big story for her job. And so then Walt's old boss comes to him in Jamaica and says, hey, I want you to come back and talk to this girl because I need you to get close to her so that we can get her dad. So I am intrigued to see what's going to happen with this story. It's not really all that thrilling yet. Like, I don't know, I'm not like sometimes with like thrillers, like I'm like, my heart's racing and I'm like, oh my God, I need to know. I'm not there yet. I mean, I am getting more, like it's getting more and more interesting because we're reading about, so Walt is like getting reacquainted with the case. And so we're like learning about it and it's getting a little bit better, but I'm still just like, I'm not fully there yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get cozy, get comfy, get in bed, turn the lights off, and read for a little bit more tonight. And then I'll probably, my goal is to wake up early so I can shower, so I can like get ready in the morning like I would like if I was going to work, and do my 8 hours tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I want to get to below 20 hours tonight because then I could do kind of the same thing tomorrow, get to like 16 hours, and then Saturday and Sunday be, read for like 8 hours at least each day. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you all tomorrow when I have finished this book, unless I have something like that I need to talk to you guys about. But I'll talk to you on the next one. Good morning. It is 5 minutes to 7, so 5 minutes to 8. So I am going to start reading for 8 hours, reading like it's my job. I'm gonna go grab my coffee and get started. I'm going to keep reading 20 years later. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to do the timer today, this morning, afternoon, because I am just going to try to read like it's my job. And so I'll probably, like, every couple hours, I'll do it, take like a 15-minute break and I'll do an update then. So I'm going to go so I can read, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Hello, good morning. It is 10:30ish, so I'm taking a little bit of a break from reading. I have read about 25% more of 20 Years Later. I don't have much to say because it is a thriller, so I don't want to spoil anything. But I did spin again, and I'll put it right here. And I'm spinning the In My Comfort Zone wheel today because I really need an audiobook because I got a lot of stuff I need to get done around my house. And as I'm reading, I'm like getting drowsy, I'm like getting droopy. So I need to put an audiobook in and do some cleaning and stuff. So in between reading physically or on my Kindle and being able to do housework, I need an audiobook. So I spun and I got New to You author, and which is perfect because I did have a couple Libby holds. So I'm going to be reading The Art of Scandal by Regina Black. I believe this is Black Love. I know a lot of people have really enjoyed this one, so I am excited to get to it. It's a romance, obviously. So in my comfort zone, of course. Plan is to read lots of romance and fantasy, but after I finish 20 Years Later, I will spin again and have like a physical book. I could also get, I think The Art of Scandal is on KU, so I could possibly just download the ebook also and read it if that's what I'm feeling. But I'm the type of person that I like to have multiple books going because I like to, like, sometimes I just get burnt out being in like one space. I need to be in like another space, like another person's head. And so I might do that. I'm always the type of person that has like 2 or 3 books going at a time. So we'll see what I do. But I'm gonna go so I can start reading Art of Scandal and, get back to work. And I will talk to you all when I have some updates. Hello, good afternoon. It is 1 o'clock-ish. I'm just ending my lunch break. I took kind of an hour. I mean, I still read during that hour. I listened to an audiobook during that hour, but it's not for 72 hours. I didn't spin for it or anything. It's a book that I'm continuing. And yeah, I started the art of Scandal, and I am like 25-ish% of the way through it, and I'm having a fantastic time with it. So it follows Rachel, who gets a text message from her husband that she wasn't supposed to get, and she then so she's like, I want a divorce, we're done, I can't believe you would do this. And so she then meets Nathan. Of course, she has to like keep up her marriage for a while because her husband is running for mayor or something, or some sort of office. And so she says she'll keep up appearances because she is a black woman and her husband's white, so it like makes him look good to have a black wife, I guess. And yeah, then she meets Nathan, who is a younger artist, and they hit it off. So we'll see what happens with them. But so far, obviously nothing has happened. And then I'm about 70% of the way through 20 years later, and I'm having a good time with it. I'm excited. I think I'm going to go back to reading that this afternoon for a while, like for a couple hours. And then we'll see if I get really tired, then I'll go back to the audiobook and like do more housework, cleaning type stuff, working on my genre blankets, stuff like that. So I am going to go so I can keep reading, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Hello. It is 3 o'clock-ish, so taking a little bit of a break, but I am like 40% into the Art of Scandal, and close to finished with 20 years later, but I'm having a good time. I feel like just reading for 8 hours is very hard. Like I've wanted to find other things to do, so I don't know that I could read fully for a job. Like I just feel like it's very hard to just sit and read for 8 hours. Like I have to keep getting up, which is why I picked an audiobook, because I can't just sit here. But I'm gonna go and continue reading because I'm having a good time. I did do some grocery shopping, which is why I was listening to the audiobook. I did my grocery shopping online because I don't want to actually go see people. It's part of why I hate living where I live, because I don't want to see anyone I know, and because when I lost my job, pretty much everyone like just blocked me. Like nobody talks to me. It's very depressing, so it's part of why I need to move. But yeah, so I pretty much just do all my shopping online so I can just go to the store and do drive up. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you all when I finally finish 20 years later. Hopefully I finish it before 5. I should be able to. So I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you all next one. It is after 5 o'clock, and so that part of the reading for 8 hours challenge is over. I did pretty good. If I would have read just one book, I probably would have finished it, because I read 50% of 20 years later. I'm at like 90%, so I should finish that soon. And then I read a little over 50% of The Art of Scandal. But yeah, I'm enjoying both of them, having a good time, but I don't really feel like talking right now. I got some bad news. So yeah, I do have a quick unboxing to do. I got my Hello Lovely Trope of the Month box today, and it was Arranged Marriage. And so the book is, Sinful Vow by Asia Monique. I am excited. I've been wanting to read this one. So I know this is Mafia. So I might have to read that soon. I actually think it's on my 22 books to read, or 24 books to read, 2024. A good book is gold. And then I had a pre-order, or an order, past order, from a planner order. And then I had ordered a sticker book from Adorably Amy Designs. And then I'm not propping up on anything. I'm literally just holding this and doing this all one-handed. And then I got some stickers. So I had ordered some custom tiny texts. So I got, for when I get my Eternal Embers, they say Eternal Embers in like the main foils. And then I also did wash hair. So yeah. And I got a couple freebies. So there's this. It's got like 90 like positive quotes, and then this positive sticker, and then some highlighters. So highlighter stickers. So yeah, that is my little unboxing, and I am really excited for this. And I'm gonna go so I can keep reading, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Hopefully I will finish the book soon. I'll talk to you all then. Bye. I have finished 20 years later, and I kind of saw the plot twist coming, but at the same time, I kind of didn't. So, yeah. It was very interesting. I'll probably go over all my ratings of everything at the end, because obviously I'm just trying to read as much as possible. I did spin again, and I got Friend Wreck. And so I think I'm going to read Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. Yeah, and I'm at about 19 hours on my timer. 10 hours left on my 24-hour timer. So yeah, I think I'm going to do Fear the Flames, at least for a little while. I might switch to an ebook later and we'll spin again. So we'll see. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I'm going to go and I'm going to listen to more of The Art of Scandal and eat some dinner, and then I will update you all when I have more updates. Good evening. Good night. I ended up picking a photo finish by Elsie Silver for friend recommends, because I mean, Elsie Silver, everyone recommends her. I got about halfway through, which is fantastic. And I'm going to call it a night on reading it physically because my eyes are getting tired. So I think I'm going to listen to The Art of Scandal, and I should get below 16 hours. I should get to like 15 and a half hours, hopefully, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. This follows Violet and Cole, and Violet is actually the youngest Eaton. So the Eatons from the Chestnut Spring series. She is the daughter, which I read out of order. I started with the Chestnut Spring series, so I know she's married in it. So this is her story with Cole, who is the owner of the ranch that she works at. And he's very grumpy. He is a former veteran. He's a veteran, and he's keeping some secrets from her. They started out as like pen pals online. She posted a nude photo or semi-nude photo, and they started talking. And things went from there, and then some stuff happened, and she just like stopped talking to him. And now some circumstances happened and they had to live together. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. He's very grumpy, she's sunshiny, and yeah, I'm excited to continue this. I should be able to finish this pretty quick tomorrow. Maybe I do have the ebook of it, so I might, like, when it's time for like right before bed, I might read a little bit when I like turn my lights off, and because I don't like listening to audiobooks before bed, like when I'm getting ready for bed, because even if I turn on sleep timer, I forget where I am. So I prefer not to. Like, if I'm getting really tired, I'll just turn the book off, pause the book, and read physically until I like fall asleep, because that I can find my spot a lot easier. But yeah, I'm gonna go and keep reading, and I probably won't update this again tonight, but hopefully I get to like 75% of The Art of Scandal, and I'll update you all when I finish this tomorrow. It is Saturday morning, so a little like 20, probably like 30 hours left in the Reading Nook, and I still have a little over 14 and a half hours. I keep forgetting to press resume, so the time is a little skewed because I keep forgetting, especially like when I'm listening to an audiobook, I keep forgetting. But yeah, I'm having a great time. I finished The Art of Scandal, and I really enjoyed it. I did spin again, and I got new release, so 2023, 2024 release. And I'm gonna wait until I finish a photo finish before picking my next book, because I'll probably spin again for that one too. And I'll have, because I'll wait, like I like to have an audiobook and a physical book going at the same time, or an ebook, sometimes even 3 books at a time, but I'm trying to keep it to 2 for this weekend purposes. But I do need to read one of those, and I will need to read that. And but I don't know if I want to read something, because I do have a couple on my Kindle that I really want to read that are new. I have a couple audiobooks, but nothing that I'm like really that excited about, because like the new releases are all long, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go. And yesterday I read about, I mean, it seems like I thought I read way more, but I read about 800 pages yesterday, which is good. So I'll probably try to calculate how many pages I read today. I say about 800 because I did read a little bit more. I was reading for another video, so I wasn't counting that towards any of my time or anything. But yeah, I am going to go and continue reading a photo finish, and I will update you all when I finish that and have new books picked out. I'll talk to you on the next one. Hello. I have finished the 4th book of 72 Hours in the Reading Nook. Finished a photo finish by Elsie Silver. I adored this. It was fantastic. Again, I will do all my ratings at the end just because I'm trying to get through them as fast as possible. Not really as fast, but just trying to read them so I can get through as many books as possible for the readathon, because yeah. So if you saw last update, I spun and I got new release, 2023-2024 release. So I am going to read Slaying the Shifter Prince by Claire Seger. That's the naked hardcover. This is the cover, you might know. Claire Seger is an author going to a Polygon, which hopefully I can still go to. But I do want to read this. I know Cassidy read it for the readathon and absolutely adored it, so I'm excited to start this. And then I did spin another one so I could have an audiobook, because I do have some chores I need to get done around the house, and audiobooks help with that. So I spun for that most read format, and I say audiobook's my most read format just because it was last month. I don't know that it will be this month, but it's fine. So I'm actually, this works for that too. Works for both prompts really. I'm reading, there was a bunch of authors that did a bunch of little Valentine's novellas. So I am going to read the first one in that. It's the Christina Lauren one. I'll put it right here. I don't remember what it's called, but it's just a quick novella. It's like less than an hour on Audible, because it's on KU Read and Listen. So yeah. And I forgot to press play on in my last reading, but I have a little over 12 hours to go. I forgot to press play, which is horrible. So I might like just keep it going for a little while past, like, you know, when I'm checking my phone and things, instead of just pausing it. I might let it play for a little bit because I did forget to hit resume. So yeah, I am going to go so I can start reading one of my 2 books, and I will talk to you all in the next one. I finished The Improbable Meet Cute by Christina Lauren, and it was adorable. It was just a fun, like, I just smiled throughout it. It's just a fun little novella where these 2 people email each other on, like, this guy emails this girl when they're in high school, thinking it's his teacher, but he messed up. And she emails him back, like, correcting him, like, saying, oh, I'm sure you meant to email your professor, it's probably this, or your teacher. And then every year on Valentine's Day, he emails her to make sure she gets, like, a Valentine's Day note. And that goes on for years until they accidentally meet. And it was just so cute and fun. I had a great time. So now I'm going to spin again. I hope I get another one. Like, I hope I get, like, audio or new release or something, or less than 300 pages, because I really do want to read more in that series. Or author I've read from, because I have read a couple of the authors. So I'm going to spin again, and let's see. Ugh, greater than 300 pages. Okay, that sucks. Well, I'll think of something, and I might respin. I don't know. I'll go back. I'll read some of this and decide. I might not pick up another audiobook. And I do have other audiobooks to go to. I just really wanted to keep reading in that series. I could use a respin, so we'll see how I'm feeling later. But I do want to read some physically, so I'm going to go. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. I am exhausted. It's been a busy day. And I feel like I have not read much. But I also feel like I've read way more than I should. I did end up starting this as my over 300-page audiobook. Because I had it out from Hoopla. Caitlin from the Love Librarian sent me this copy. I got my note taped in there. But yeah, I picked this up because I had the audiobook out from Hoopla. So it worked out, and it's over 300 pages. And I read a little bit of this, but my eyes are exhausted. Like, reading with my eyeballs is very difficult. So I think I'm done for the night. I want to shower, and I got a 2-hour drive ahead of me tomorrow. I'm at almost 7.5 hours, like 7 hours, 30 minutes, and 26 seconds left on my timer. It's charging, so I can't grab it, but I should be able to do that tomorrow. I have a 2-hour drive where I will be listening to an audiobook the entire way. So I'll do the timer then. That'll get me down to like 5.5 hours. And yeah, I should hopefully be able to finish both of these tomorrow. And then, yeah, that's all I have. I'm going to go because it's late and I'm tired and I feel like I'm rambling. But I will talk to you all in the next one. Hello, hello. It is the last day of 72 hours. And I have finished The Right Move by Liz Ford. I give this 4 stars, 4.5 stars. I enjoyed it. It's just so long. And some of the conflicts I just felt like were a little like overdone. But I had a good time with it. And yeah, I'm excited because I did get this as a gift. So it's good to have gifts on my shelf and be able to keep them. So yeah, I enjoyed this. This first one actually said what I rated it. But that's because I literally just ran it through the ranking system. And then I've less than 200 pages of Slaying the Shifter Prince. So I am excited to get to this. And I also have 1 hour and 38 minutes left on my 24-hour timer. So hopefully should finish it before 72 hours is up because it's 5 p.m. my time, which is about a little over 2 hours. So as long as I don't stop for much, I should be able to get that done. So I'm gonna go and continue reading, and I will come back and I'll probably just do an update on this, and then I'll like do like a full like sit down wrap up later. But yeah, I'll talk to you on the next one. Hello, good afternoon. There are 2 minutes left in the readathon, and I have 50 pages left of Slaying the Shifter Prince. I will finish it tonight, and I'll close out the vlog later. So we'll go an hour over, but that's okay. More like 40 minutes over, because I could really read this pretty quick. I needed to, I had some other stuff I had to get done. So reading it was not a priority this afternoon. But yeah, this follows Zephyr and Zeta attempts to kill Zephyr, the Shifter Prince, and because she wants revenge on him. And yeah, it's really good. It's very, there's some primal play, there's pet play, there's a scene with a candle. It has been phenomenal. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to finish it and see what the last 50 pages have to offer, because there's been a mystery throughout the whole thing, and we're going to figure out what that is. So yeah, I will update you all probably tomorrow. I'll close out the vlog, and maybe tonight. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. And yeah, that is all I have for now. I will talk to you all when I'm done. Hello, everybody. I have finished Slaying the Shifter Prince by Claire Sager, and I'm giving this 4.5 stars. I had a really great time with it. I just felt like the end was very rushed, and like everything happened so fast. Like the beginning was kind of slow with the bully aspect, and then like the end was just so fast paced. But I had a great time with it. I'm really glad I read it. And that's a Polycon author, and I will definitely probably take this to get signed, because I did have a good time. So yeah, that is the end of 72 hours in the Reading Nook. I read a total of 2,176 pages for the readathon. I completed 2 challenges. I did the reading, like it's my job challenge, and reading for 24 hours. I read 2 books out of my comfort zone. I read Spy Family Volume 1, and I had a great time with this manga, and I'm excited to continue. And then I read a thriller called 20 Years Later, which was good. It was decent. I don't think I gave anything lower than 4 stars. I did not, which is great. Then I finished The Art of Scandal. I gave that 5 stars. That's probably my favorite read of the readathon. It was fantastic. Loved it. And that was in my comfort zone. And then I did A Photo Finish by Elsie Silver. I just love Elsie Silver's writing. It was fun to finally read Violet's story. I'm so glad that I finally got around to doing it. Then I read a novella, or listened to a novella. I listened to The Exception to the Rule by Christina Lauren, and I had a really good time with it. It was just a fun, sweet, holiday Valentine's Day novella, and I'm really glad that I got to it, and I'm excited to continue in that series. Then I read The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford. It was good. I enjoyed it. I definitely could see the hype, but it didn't live up to the hype for me. I think because it was so hyped, I just didn't love it as much as other people did, but I still had a really good time with it, and I'm glad I finally read it. And then, of course, I finished out the readathon with Slaying the Shifter Prince. And yeah, I had a great time with this readathon. Thank you so much, Cassidy, Mel, Lexi, and Monica. I had a fantastic time participating and all the sprints and everything. And yeah, now I need to go because I am tired and I want to actually sleep. And I have to finish unpacking at my aunt's house. So that is all I have for now. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a clock emoji because I read for 72 hours. not really. I didn't read for a full 72 hours. It was probably more like 32. But still, that's a lot. I mean, 2,176 pages over 72 hours is quite good. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. It really helps me out. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.